Well, I thought our pitching staff did a tremendous job of, throwing strikes. I think we walked one. Isaiah, looking here, he struck out 10, walked 0. Uh, didn't maybe have as good a stuff as last week, which really didn't expect him to because he was awfully good last week. And then we go with Kevin Kopps, and he comes and gives us 2 shutdown innings. We take the lead, and then Cronin finished it off, and I thought he threw the ball pretty well. You got to give them credit, especially Matt Miller, their starter. I mean, he competed hard. I mean, in the first inning, he gives up 2 runs, throws 30-plus pitches, and he's still pitching in the 6th inning and in a tie ball game. Probably the best thing we did offensively tonight was make the pitchers throw pitches. We took a couple of walks early that led to those 2 runs with the big hit. That was the only hit of the inning in the first. We scored 2 runs on 1 hit. And then the inning that we took the lead there in the 7th, I think we had a base hit down the left field line. It was actually catcher's interference. The bat hit the glove, and we ended up with another walk, and then I think a wild pitch, and then obviously Trey hit that tough play down the line. The ball was fair. The umpire did point the wrong way. That's what I saw. Obviously, when a ball's foul, umpires put their hands up in the air this way. When it's fair, they point which way it's fair. And that's a non-reviewable play because it was on the ground before it reached a base. So I felt we were going to score 2 runs on it anyway. The play continued on. But, again, I feel a little fortunate to win the game. I mean, we're not getting a lot of production out of some guys right now, and we left a lot of runners on base, 9 or 10. It seemed like it was 20 to me. But fortunately, we came through with, kind of a C&I double there that got us a win.
You made the comment that you like Trey Harris against left-handers. Was that what caused you to bring him in?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was kind of waiting for that situation to bring him in because I knew they had a bullpen full of lefties. There's, the lefty that came in last, the Fincher kid. I mean, he hadn't given up anything all year. I think left-handers were like 1 for 11 against him, and righties not much better. Feel fortunate to get that hit. And they've got 7 or 8 in that bullpen, and they're all different styles: sidearm, over the top, and they know we've got some left-handed hitters. So we'll see some more tomorrow.
For him to be a freshman and not have a lot of at-bats and come through in that situation, just what did you think that said about him?
I thought he did a really nice job with the at-bat. If you think about it, he took the first pitch for a strike, then he had a couple balls. He hadn't swung the bat yet. He took another nice fastball in the inside corner that he didn't like, and I made it 2-2. I think it might have went full, and runners were off and running, and he got a pitch he liked, and he swung at it, and just a good at-bat. I mean, he saw 6-7 pitches, and when you put the ball in play, sometimes good things happen, and that's what happened there.
Dave, what would have happened when he pointed the wrong way if they'd have just stopped playing? Would it have affected anything?
No.
It looked like you were pointing immediately like...
He pointed the wrong way. We all knew what he did because you don't point on a foul ball if you're an umpire.
Verbally say to...
I don't know. I mean, we wouldn't be able to hear him. Yeah. Obviously, we were going to score because they were running. We were going to, once the ball got past third base, we were going to score 2.
You went over there to talk to Lane. It was a little unprecedented, I guess. Just kind of wanted to talk over that.
Well,
play.
he got tossed out of those last 2 innings, and so after the game, I didn't get to say anything to him. That's why I went over there. If we would have already talked at home plate, I probably wouldn't have went back up there. But I saw him over there, I guess, talking to you, and I was waited, and then just wanted to tell him good ball game, tell him how well I thought his team pitched and played, and my thoughts on the play, and he kind of gave me his, and we both saw it the same way. We saw the ball fair.
I know it's still early, but how much concern do you have with the production you're getting from those guys that have
Well, I guess you could say, yeah, I'm concerned, but it's gonna show up. It's just a matter of when.
Any thought of shaking the order a little bit?
We're winning, aren't we? I'm not touching it.
11, the top four.
Doesn't matter.
What do you think Isaiah's night?
Really good because he threw so many strikes. They have a good hitting team. I mean, those are 22-year-olds, 23 in a couple cases, and maybe a few 21-year-olds for the most part. And they're strong and they swing. And I mean, you look, they've got some home runs, and you know, that's an experienced team. So he had to go through an SEC type lineup.
You know, 2 singles to start the game, and then you turned the double play. How much do you think that maybe settled it down?
Well, that was huge because his pitch count was getting ready to get up. You know, if that had been a long inning, he might have thrown 30, 35 pitches. Hard to recover from that. You know, that's why I gave Miller so much credit that he recovered from that first inning. Very rarely do you throw that many pitches early in the game or even in an inning and, you know, you don't make it too much farther, and he did it.
What do you hope we get from Connor tomorrow, especially since he's kind of gone through the ball at the beginning of the week?
Yeah, I mean, I think that what I expect him to go out and give us hopefully 5 really good innings and mix it up a little bit. You know, tomorrow is going to be an interesting day if the forecaster's right, because it's going to be super windy. 25 to 35 mile an hour winds blowing out of the, you know, I guess west southwest is what they say, which means out to left. And you know, better keep the ball down and make some pitches when you need to.
Martin specifically I don't think had a hit the last several games. Is there anything he's doing at the plate that you're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, he's out front of the pitch. I mean, it's the same old story. And but he's been on some pitches too, and he's fouled them straight back. I mean, he just missed 2 or 3 pitches today. You get one good pitch in at bat, and you miss it, you're probably not getting another one. And the difference between great hitters and average hitters, the great ones don't miss it. And you know, but everybody's going to go through a period where things aren't going real good. And I'd rather have it now than in 2 weeks. You know, I have all the confidence in the world in Casey Martin and Heston and Fletcher. They've been there, and they'll get it going.
Anything else?